Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where today we have a replay that was sent in by TheWhite from the Ricky clan. Now, typically what I would do in a replay such as this one is I would talk to you guys about the stats of the vehicle and we would just discuss them generally, provide some context on what the vehicle is and what its play style, and we compare it to other vehicles of the same type in the tech tree just to provide some conversation and some context for the video. Unfortunately, and this probably isn't going to happen very often, this video was uploaded on the 29th of January. 6 days later, Wargaming released a new season, and with that season came some buffs to the BMP-3. So the vehicle, the BMP-3 that you're watching in this video, is not the same BMP-3 that you can now go and play live in the game. This is actually the pre-buff version. This is the nerfed version of the BMP-3. So instead of going over the stats as the vehicle is right now, I think what would be best is if we talk about what's actually changed with the BMP-3. So what I'll do is I'll just read off the buff note or the patch notes that Wargaming have released, and we'll talk about what's changed with the BMP-3. So, hull, health, 2,240 hit points to 2,400. Chassis 1, terrain resistance, 0.6, 0.7, 1.4 to 0.5, 0.55 and 1.4. This is a lot of numbers here. But basically, that's a terrain resistance buff. Rotation speed, 44 to 46. That's a buff. Chassis 2, terrain resistance 0.5, 0.6, 1.3 has gone to 0.4, 0.45 and 1.3. Again, a buff. Turret 1, health increase from 560 to 600. Rotation speed 44 to 46. View range 550 to 570. Again, buff. Turret 2, health 760 to 800. View range 550 to 570. Buff again. The 30mm gun, the 2A72 gun, accuracy has gone from 0.29 to 0.26, and the version 2 of the gun accuracy has gone from 0.27 to 0.24. So again, just buffs. And then each radio has been buffed. Radio 1, 590 to 700. Radio 2, 650 to 750. Radio 3, 690 to 800. So basically, this vehicle has seen a lot of buffs. With the autocannon update, which wasn't actually an autocannon update, it was just a server tick rate update, the BMP-3 got better, and then with these buffs, it's gone from being better to now being, okay, this is quite a solid light tank. I always liked the BMP-3. I've 3-marked the BMP-3 because I liked it that much. And as time went by, this vehicle did feel like it was being power crept out of the game. It felt like that with tanks like the Warrior, the Stormer, a whole bunch of other, the CV-90, these premiums that were coming in, they were just so much better than the stock BMP-3, or the fully upgraded BMP-3 even. So this vehicle, it needed some love. It needed some love for a while, and I know I harped on a little bit about, well, I did to a couple of the devs. I harped on about, come on, where's the BMP-3 love? Where's the BMP-3 love? You've buffed the Bradley. Come on, where's the BMP-3? Where's the BMP-3 love? Here it is. The BMP-3 has finally received the love it desperately needed. And the white here is demonstrating for us. So I guess this is sort of the last sort of, is it the last Hail? Well, how do you say that? The last Hail Mary? I don't know. You know, the last hurrah. This is the final hurrah to the pre-buff BMP-3. The white is playing it superbly well here. 4 versus 7. He's got 1 kill, 6,816 damage, and he's playing this very, very sensibly. He's leaving the heavies to brawl. He is staying at range. He's staying at distance. Ah, that's unfortunate. Target. That's one of the downsides of ATGMs. They do take longer to get to the target, and things like that can happen where the target you were going to shoot at. And again, oh, he saved it. He saved it. Very well played, sir. Very well played. Nice. I like to see that. That's some rapid target acquisition. Respect to you. I tip my hat. But yes, that is one of the downsides of ATGMs. It can be in the air, and in that time, the target you're shooting at can, well, it can be dead by the time your shot gets there. He's only got one ATGM left. And even though this is a superb result, there's another reason I wanted to show you this gameplay, because there goes his final ATGM. And for those that don't know, the BMP-3 isn't just limited to ATGMs in its secondary weapon. It also has high explosive rounds. But these high explosive rounds are not the first choice of most players because, well, as you're going to see in a second, they are horrendously slow. Their shell velocity is, well, not very good. Yeah, the high explosive isn't used very often because it takes a week to get to the target, and the arc of the high explosive is absolutely huge. But that said, this is one of the few games where I've seen the high explosive rounds used. Here we go. High explosive loaded. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, do you see that? That's like, okay, and pitch it, and it gets there. This is one of the few BMP-3 games where I've seen the high explosive round used more than once. I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've used the high explosive round. But there we go. TheWhite, 4 kills, 12,170 damage. And you've only 2-marked it. Man, come on. What's that about? Come on, only a 2-mark. I'm kidding. That was very well played, White. Superb result there. Alright guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, if not a dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.